Welcome to Trade Glow FX. So today's video is about one of the powerful candlestick. Now we won't even tell you the basics of what a candlestick is. We've already covered that in the previous video. We'll move straight on to the three major types of candlesticks. Okay, now what are those three major types? See, the first type is what we call an engulfing candle. Okay, engulfing candle. What happens when a previous candle is formed in this manner, or some related candle is formed, and its next candle is formed in this manner, right? When a candle is formed, now, whether it's green or red, if it's green, we call it a bullish engulfing, and if it's red, we call it a bearish engulfing, right? So it's called an engulfing candle. Now, what does it state? Look, we'll tell you. Whenever a candle like this is formed, it simply means that, firstly, the volume is very high inside it, and the second thing is that the market is ready to move in a particular direction. We can call it this. It shows strength, right? You know, in the concept of weakness and strength we told you about. When small candles like this are formed, small candles like these are formed. If the market is going up or down, then we call it weakness, correct? And when candles of this type are formed, engulfing candles, then we call it strength. When are these candles formed? These candles are formed towards a breakout or support, right? Whenever the market has to take strong support, show strong resistance, or give a final strong breakout, right? Now we'll tell you how to use it. Look, suppose this is a support zone, correct? This is a support zone, and the market has come down here towards it. And coming here, the market is forming a candle of this type, right? Through this, it's taking rejection from this support, right? Now, taking this rejection, when the next candle is formed of this type, right? When the next candle is formed of this type, then we call it strong support. Now the market has come to the support. As soon as you see that, you'll take the trade, right? We have to wait for confirmation, which is an engulfing candle being formed, right? Now keep one thing in mind. We're not telling you at all that if an engulfing candle is formed at support, then buy it. This is not our way of trading. We're only telling you about candles. Which candle states what? If we give you some examples, you can see here that the market gave a breakout of this zone first, and then it was passing time upwards. It had formed a resistance zone, and finally, an engulfing candle is formed here. After the engulfing candle, the market goes up. Let us tell you one more thing. It's difficult to break an engulfing candle. You can see here that an engulfing candle was formed. A candle became bigger than the previous candle. It was not broken. The market had formed here once. A big, bullish candle was formed from the previous small candle. The market has not broken it yet. It happened here. The market has not broken that either yet. You should understand this thing. Engulfing. It's difficult to break the candle. So we hope you understood what an engulfing candle is. Let's move towards the second type of candle, which is called a pin bar candle. A pin bar is a very famous candle that looks something like this. We'll draw it and tell you that it's a candle. If we turn it upside down, then these are two examples of a pin bar candle. Now, what's the meaning of a pin bar candle? What does it state? We'll tell you. Okay, first of all, we'll give it some color like this, and we'll give it some color like that, right? Just for you to understand, we're giving these colors. Okay, now first of all, what is this left candle telling you? This candle is telling you that the market wants to go up. Okay, buying pressure has come, but selling pressure has come bigger than that, and the market buyers got trapped here, and the market has come down again and closed at the same place. Well, the pin bar candle specifically tells you the same as in the case of the right candle, that the market is going to go down. It means that the sellers had dominated for a short time, but again, the sellers failed here, and the buyers overtook them. The buyers dominated them more, and the market again came up and closed at the same place. Okay, this simple thing has been told. Now, where are these candles formed? Okay, again, these candles indicate rejection. Okay, these candles state rejection. If there's any resistance zone, the market will come up. And here, a rejection candle of this type will be formed. Okay, 2 or 3 such candles will be formed. Okay, so when 2 or 3 candles are formed, then we can say that the rejection is strong. Okay, this is the support zone, or this rejection resistance zone is a strong resistance. Rejection is coming from here many times. Okay, we can say this thing by looking at these candles. Same, we reverse it. Invert the pin bar in the support zone. Make this zone a support. The same thing will apply there. Okay, we hope you understood what a pin bar is. Which are pin bar candles? You can see the pin bar candles here. It's telling you that first a pin bar was formed and then an engulfing was also formed here. It means that you get a bullish confirmation from this thing. We hope you're able to understand the third type of candle. We'll tell you what the third type of candle is. The third type of candle is a doji. What is a doji? Look, a doji is like confusion. What does a doji look like first? We'll tell you. A doji is a candle of this type. There are equal wicks on the top and bottom and a small body in the middle. What does this doji tell you? A doji is something like this. We'll tell you in the chart. This type of graph tells that the market started from here. The market also went up. The market went up. Time passed. The market also went down. Time passed. But at the end, it closed here. This type of graph tells you that a doji candle is basically confusion. It states that a sideways market is a sideways market. Whenever there's a sideways market, these types of candles are formed in large numbers in it. Doji candles are being formed back to back. Doji is being formed back to back. Suppose sometimes it happens in the news that we don't know whether the market will go up, will burst down, or burst up, and at that time, both buying and selling pressures are the same. Buying and selling pressures become the same, and at the end, a candle is formed, a doji. What do we have to do in a doji? We simply don't have to trade in a doji. It means that the market itself is in confusion. We shouldn't trade. Okay, a doji candle tells you this. There are 3 types of major candlestick patterns. There are 3 types of candlesticks. Apart from this, if any candlestick is telling you something, then we don't need to keep it in mind. Only these 3 things are important. Okay, we hope you understood this. See you in the next video.